Hey, hey, hey. Okay, it is Wednesday. That means it is Wellness Wednesday. So today I want to give you permission to skip the gym. Some of you are already celebrating and heading to the kitchen for the wine glass. Stop. I'm not giving you a free pass to eat cookies and drink wine. But I'm saying that occasionally, if you're working towards a goal, it's actually a really smart choice to skip the gym. So, for those of you back in January, like myself, that set some goals as to where you wanted to go with your health, we are heading into April. That means we've been doing this for 90 days already. I would love to know in the comments, those of you that have been doing this alongside of me, what you're most proud of. And you know what I'm most proud of? I am most proud of the fact that there have been days where I didn't make the best choices, but I didn't beat myself up. I didn't use exercise as punishment for like eating some popcorn, right? Because that's not what it's about, you guys. Living your best life, living well is about making healthy daily choices. So sometimes that choice involves not going to the gym. So what I mean here, as you guys know, I've been lifting weights since January. A lot of you guys have seen me there at the gym, right? And that's great. And we're getting stronger. But a few weeks ago, I had a little bit of a niggling thing in my foot. I went to the chiropractor, he readjusted me. But the reason that happens for me personally, I had years ago, right? I had herniated 2 discs when I was pregnant with Ava. So I have some permanent nerve damage in my right leg, which means things just don't fire as they always should without really concentrated muscle activation. But that aside, 90% of people, this is my own stat, so I may be making this one up, but 90% of people who sit down, like, yes, I do fitness and the rest of my day is a desk job, we get dormant butt syndrome. And so the glutes don't turn on. Everything else works instead. So when I go and do squats, for example, my hamstrings like to be like, I gotcha. Sometimes, not often, but sometimes my low back will try to do the work for me. And I see that with so many people. So what happens if this is you, if you're going to the gym and you're lifting heavy things, but maybe something just feels off, like it's just like, oh, there's that little tightness here in my neck, or gee, did I pull this shoulder? Or you're just a little bit achy, listen to that, because those little whispers are telling you it's time to take a day off and go into restoration mode. So what are you going to do for restoration mode? Go see the chiropractor, go see an osteopath, get a massage, right? If you have a foam roller, use that. If you don't have a foam roller, go to Amazon right now, get a foam roller delivered, and then just head to Google, go to YouTube. I probably got a video on there somewhere about how to roll out your body, right? We can do so much for ourselves. So this morning, Wednesdays are always my gym day. I drop Alexis off and then I hit to the gym. I love it. I love Wednesdays. This morning, I wanted to go so bad, you guys. And I'm like anyone else. I'm like, I got to do it all. I got to keep going. You got to keep going. But this little voice in my head was like, is that really what you need to do, Becky? So I dropped off Alexis. Got to be honest, I reluctantly drove home because I love the endorphins that come after a workout. That's why I wanted to go to the gym. But I came home and instead, I gave myself a different kind of endorphins. I gave myself some self-care in the Pilates studio. So started out with a little melt session on my feet, because when we are consistently working out and tightening muscles and shortening muscles of the gym, or just living life, hence, if you just sit down too long, or if you are a hairdresser and your hands are always over your heads, or any job you have, if you shovel snow and you're always twisting in the same way, you're going to get fascial restrictions in your body. And that's going to lead into chronic stress, into fatigue, into pain. And just 10 minutes with this little ball, I actually worked my feet and my shoulders were released. Like, it just still blows my mind. So I did some melt. Then I did 20 minutes of yoga with Adriene. You guys check that out on YouTube. She's free. Just actually type in yoga with Adriene calendar if you want to have a yoga class every single day that you can just click on and do. And I love doing yoga because it's very much about the breath, moving mindfully, feeling your body. And I used that as a warm-up before I then went in and jumped on my Pilates reformer behind me. And when I used the Pilates chair, which I lovingly call the Pilates detective, because you split that pedal on that chair and you cannot cheat. It will make I would challenge anybody, the strongest man in the world, to come here and I can make them quiver on that chair. We can find imbalances everywhere. Yes, this is the geek in me, the anatomy geek. But that's my hope for you guys today, is that if you're deep into your program and you're just lifting, you're like, oh, I don't want to miss a day. I don't want to fall behind. Yeah, you don't want to miss 3, 4, 5 days in a row. But if you take a day off to give yourself some nourishment, right? Drink extra water, get that massage, do some yoga, grab a Pilates class, right? Take some collagen, you guys, because your fascia is collagen. That's what it's made out of. Do you guys see why I love the Pilates and collagen? They go so well together. Look after your body. It's okay to take a day off at the gym. So let me know, because we also should plan for these days. So if you're actively working out right now, I want you to write the word schedule in the comments. Why? Because you're going to schedule into your workout program recovery. That might mean you still go to the gym that day, but you're going to make sure when you come home, you give yourself a nice session on your foam roller. You do a gentle restorative yoga class, right? You take your collagen, which is $20 off for the next 3 days, you guys. I should mention that. And you really nurture your body. Okay. That is where it is at. So let me know if you have any questions or concerns. You guys are always popping into my inbox, so come in there. And if you have anything you need help with to get through these next 3 months, we did it. We hit 90 days. So imagine March, April, May. What is your next goal? What is your next goal? My goal over the next 9 days, I'm going to say it out loud, is to put the 45-pound plate on either side of that squat bar. I've gotten it up to 35, but I need to add that extra 20 pounds on. And you know what? I'm going to go slow. I'm going to go steady. We're going to do that. So we will celebrate